Hello, guys, gals, and pals, and welcome to Table Talk. That was fun. How was that, guys? How are we feeling?
I am a little bit traumatized.
Yeah.
I hate you, Kyle.
Hey, I am so amazed you didn't go after him.
I really wanted to.
I know.
I really wanted to.
I
I was
know.
weighing up the pros and cons, and that's why. Remember the check that I did for myself?
Yep. Do you turn back and fight
That's
him?
what that was. It was like between a 1 and a 10, I go back and like talk to him, or between a 10 and a 20, I got a 14.
Well, I'm going to assume, because we never really got into this because you didn't ask the question, did you recognize the fur across his shoulders?
No.
You would have. Anyway, so how's the rest of us feeling?
I'm sorry. Barbara's, curiosity got the better of her. She was just really confused about why the lights weren't glowing in the ceiling.
I think I was just too
They
blinded.
were creatures.
Yeah!
And they don't glow with magic. The second as a DM, the second you fixated on that, I was like, oh, I've got them. They're gonna set it off. The second. Wizards, they're so curious to the point they ruin things.
Just throw your bag.
You were like, the
Throw your
most
bag
important thing you need
at
to know
random shit in the
is-
room.
Well, yeah.
She cast Detect Magic, and I was like, the thing that will, that you, the person who understands magic the most, will be like, why are the
Why aren't they
clearly
not?
magic things not magic?
But the most annoying thing that I realized after I threw my clutch is that I have Identify. So if I had asked one of these two to prop myself up on their shoulders, I could have just touched it and figured out it was a creature.
Yeah.
Although potentially touching it would have triggered it anyway.
We'll
Who
never
knows?
know. We'll
We
never
won't
know.
know. But oh my gosh.
was a lot of
oh
fun.
my gosh.
Also, you got so upset at me when I said nothing and walked away from that other woman.
There's something also, I've got to say, something so interesting about running like the D&D ball scenario, because I did also, to let you guys know, I did warn these guys like, hey, if you do nothing, it will just be a ball and just things will happen. So, and you guys immediately, you turned into an elf and I was like, cool, immediately just, it's gone off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
The second you're like, I'm an elf and I walk out, I was like, okay, cool.
me there being like,
See, like, in my head, when you said elf, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Same.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
because you were like, oh, I'm gonna become the most famous race, and I was like, cool, yep, you've gotten all the attention, great for Barb. And then you just having a little side quest talking to so many people was
I spoke to my friend, then my friend got wine poured on them, so then I was like, okay, I have to go help my friend, because what else am I meant to do? And then I end up talking to the head of the fucking thing.
It's the classic thing of just like, I'm coming, oh no, stop, like people keep getting in your way, you're just like, you've gotten separated, you're so separated from all of them. You've gotten like a whole side story, like it's so funny. I can't wait to find out what happens, because you're in a different area.
I know.
You were like making friends with the drunk bitch in the bathroom and like, oh yeah, go spill this wine on people.
That was me.
That was us.
That was
We
you
got
guys.
a great
I
little
did.
girl squad.
Listen, in my defense, I'm an empath, and there was a lot of weird energy in that ball.
Of course.
There is, yeah, it's the upper classes being upper class and being like, oh, we're rich. Normally when you have like, in like real life, when you have like gala events, it's for charities and stuff like that. This one's not for charity. It's just rich people being like, we're rich.
Yeah.
I wrote down canapes and they were all ridiculous and we didn't even get to that.
Oh.
Who knows?
I think maybe the party might be over after this.
I mean, they could be throwing the canopies.
There's always time for
I'm
canopies.
really fucking hungry. And
And maybe be like, what's this canapé? And this person be like, like, yeah, we could do that.
Kai just starts stress eating.
Stress eating.
I just
Kai
need you guys.
and Kai doesn't know where you guys are at all.
I has not a fucking clue.
And I'm stuck in the upper city.
I would like to know where you would have gone had you gone with the harps that teleported
I don't
out.
know.
Yeah. Oh, you missed out
I
there.
just love the image of Grimes fully booking it into the wall.
And just
Yeah.
Yeah.
The great thing is in my head the windows were obviously a little bit off the ground, so I assumed in my head it was just Grimes forgot to jump.
Yeah.
Hit the wall underneath and went, oh wait, going, like forgot to activate the boot part.
Yep.
Super Mario
The
mushroom.
springs, yeah.
and yeah, like when Barbara threw the bag at the ceiling, I would like to imagine Draxus being just like looking at it and just going, fuck, and then just
I
taking
get
all the
fully,
anger
you
out
see it
on
just
the
descend and you're
glass.
like, I hate this party!
just taking all the anger out on the glass and just like proceeding to
Yeah, it's so funny because I have just sheets of stuff that could have happened and the people that were, and I got through so few. Again, you did an amazing job of, hey, this is the environment that we need to do stuff, and you guys went off, and it was very good. Well done.
One track mind.
That's exactly.
I
what
miss
you
my
need.
father.
That's very quickly. You guys were like, cool. We're just leading this. Kai's is gonna say yes and to everything we do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I'm so sorry because your use of an I know a guy has now become obsolete.
Yep. You wasted an I know a guy, and that was a good one. That stumped me for a second because he offered you keys to just get the stuff out of the cases.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I felt like my I know a guy would be just wasted.
But that's
Sometimes that does happen.
No, I know, no, but I felt it since the moment you explained what I know a guy is, I was like, mine is gonna be for nothing.
but that's D&D.
That's
That's
D&D.
D&D for you, and that's my luck.
I was very much like, I mean, it's probably safer to go with harps, maybe? But I was very much like, that then puts me, like, this is Holly, that puts me further away from where you guys are.
Yeah,
So
it's
then
gonna
I'm
be a Kai
further-
rescue mission.
Yeah.
Very even, like, further out of, like, the game, which then makes it trickier to
that's-
continue. So that was me as Holly being like,
That
I don't
splits
want
the
my
party.
character to get further away from where
Yeah.
you guys are.
But that's like the never-ending like struggle.
Yeah.
Because obviously Draxos, he is fighting everything in him not to go to Baragon and start shit. But in my head, I'm like, we need to find a fucking item. So that's why I kind of rolled. Because I wanted to like go up to him.
Yeah.
I let the dice. I was like, okay.
I saw you fighting that. I
Yeah.
was ready for you to.
I
confront
cannot.
Baragon.
This has never happened to me before.
Yeah.
I've never had a backstory come back to me in a campaign, and it's like I cannot tell you the anxiety because I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
And Christian, he's gonna get away.
no, he's not.
I mean, you
This
still
time.
have time.
I mean, okay.
Bye, Baragon.
Here's the silly thing, right? It's been a very intense session. There's a lot of things that happened.
Yeah.
Do you know when I was the most anxious as Tommy and not as Grimes?
When?
The second time I asked the lady to find the tabaxi and the dragon. I don't know why. I was shaking. I was like, I need to stop these two for some reason.
Yeah. They were gonna go talk to security.
Yeah, I was just like, no,
That
please.
was gonna. I will let you know. That was gonna be a roll. You were going to get security.
Yeah, no, but I figured, fast on my feet.
Yeah.
Boy.
That was.
I'm sorry for speaking up about, my beliefs in relationships.
No,
I'm
you're so
sorry.
valid for
You
that.
And yet
I
found-
see
you.
you.
You made a random drunk
I understand.
We did make
Yes.
a random drunk
Hyped
friend.
you up and was ready to fight.
Hell
you.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
Hell
very
yeah.
true. That's
She
very
has a ticking time bomb in her hand right now that she's going to go
She's
find.
really- and it make her. Oh, imagine if she's the one who saves you next session. Like, I got you, go. Psh, takes out one of these carpets or something.
true. There we go.
Don't look
Oh
at
my
me
gosh,
like that. I
yeah,
don't
you're
know
wrapped in carpet.
Yep.
How the hell am I gonna get you out of that?
I'm currently suffocating.
Yep, he's currently suffocating and restrained.
Can I switch one of my spells to Gust of Wind and just go?
Yeah.
If you have a
Just
spell
notice
you've never...
It is
Then
covering
yeah,
his-
now you're just windboarding me.
Yeah, it's just you'll see like the tassels on the carpet go a little bit. That's it. That's all that's happening.
Now you're just taking the breath away from me already trying to breathe.
I'm like, and I'm not strong enough to pry those carpets off of you guys.
I also have
You
no
can try.
strength.
You can definitely try.
You can definitely try.
I'm just
And
mildly
God.
inconvenienced.
you guys are in danger because there's 3 of you and 2 carpets and 2 lights.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little outnumbered.
Did my friend have an initiative roll?
Ooh.
Oh. Still go at the beginning of next round. You're right.
Cool.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, because I'm like. at
Hold
the
on, I'm gonna
moment-
write it. Hold on, let me roll right now with my new shiny die. Oh.
So there should be an extra turn that my friend would have done.
Yes.
And then whatever they're gonna
With
do next
advantage,
time.
Khyle Sayer.
Okay.
Okay, she'll do whatever she's gonna do with advantage.
Amazing.
Great, because
'Cause I
otherwise
forgot.
I'm stuck in a room with me and my friend and still the light.
And still the light orb thing.
At least you've only got
good,
one.
Good thinking.
Yeah,
Holly.
you only got one.
Who knows if there's carpets or other things that are gonna come up and attack
True.
us?
Or handbags.
Or Mimsies.
Yeah, do you have Mimsy currently?
I was
do, you've
holding
got
him
two
the
bows.
whole
You
time.
This is okay. New hardest thing as a DM, coming up with random items that a mimic is pretending to be
Mimicus?
Mimicus. I fully was like, he's what was he last time? A basketball. He's now a tuba.
Can I tell
And then
you?
I went, wait, I think tubas are really big. He's a small tuba.
It's making it harder for me because there's only so many items I can buy and put in a cage, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I admit something? Okay, so you know how Barbara couldn't resist attacking the lights?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying very hard not to place Mimsy down, unlock the cage, and walk away.
You should have done that.
I know, but here's
You
the thing.
should.
Here's the thing. I kept thinking about it. But if Mimsy ate your backstory boy,
No way. There's no way.
Oh, the little lion boy.
the guy, the man, the
big guy,
Yeah.
Paragon. Yeah.
yeah, Killmonger
There's no way.
from Wakanda Forever.
I guess he does kind of have a Killmonger vibe.
Yeah, if the mimic ate him, that's his backstory gone, and I'll never know what that's about, and I'm very curious. That was my
would've been quite
entire
interesting.
motivation to keep that mimic long.
Honestly, as soon as I knew you guys were taking the mimic, I assumed the distraction was going to be throw the mimic at someone.
I was just legit
I got really scared when you guys were like, "Hey, we're just gonna put him down on the ground." I was like, "That's way too soon for a distraction."
No, that's the
because
thing.
someone will immediately pick up the tuba and immediately get eaten.
That was the plan. That was my plan. I was gonna put it down and walk away.
Don't know why.
Like-
Don't know why you didn't do it.
No, because there were people there that you guys were recognizing, and I was like, if they got eaten, I will get shit later off camera.
I wouldn't say that.
That's the fun of D&D, is doing something and being like, I immediately regret that decision. Look at what Barbara did.
I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with
Regret.
what.
I'm sorry. I was crying
She
because
started
I was
crying.
so
You were.
full of regret.
Yeah, there is my favorite thing about D&D is and I like playing these characters who are just like, I touched the thing. I like the characters who just touched the thing. Because there is especially within D&D,
Press the
there's
button.
always the instinct of I must figure out what everything does because anything could be da-da-da. I just like the person who's like, I lick it. Like, what is
And
it?
Barbara is especially
Exactly,
that person.
which is the best thing about wizards ever. Because yes, wizards have the capability of being like, I cast detect magic, I cast identify, but whenever it doesn't meet those criteria, every wizard ever goes, well then I touch it, I throw a thing at it. Like, we'll just jump from, these are all the logical steps I have to understand something, now I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Which is and you did the most wizardy thing of being like, my brain, which is a supercomputer, can't figure this out. Yeah. Fuck.
Pretty much, yeah. God damn it.
See, I have that issue of like, you know, I played a druid once, and now I miss it because someone else played it, and then I played a wizard once, and now I miss it because she's playing it, but I'm playing a bard, and I miss it already, even though I'm still playing it, because I played it differently last time. So, I want to multi-class into everything.
You could.
Technically.
Be like a percentage of everything.
Don't put that idea in my head. I'd be the
1/10
worst character.
or whatever the number is nowadays. I don't know, there's so many
I mean,
classes.
you can still do it.
Don't say that. Say I can't. So I don't do it. I need to commit to a character. Grimes
Commit
is
to
very
one.
It's
panicked
just
today.
that it gets very complicated.
Like, he's supposed to be a nice, good boy. He was very awful as a rich person. He was very in character. Method acting.
You all did, that was a very fun game. Well done. I
Oh,
can't
it was
wait.
hilarious. There were so many twists and turns that
Yeah.
I just, when you whisked me away, I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
There was just, oh my gosh. Although I must admit, my being able to change myself so many times helped me so much.
That's such, like, the second you said that spell, because I remember that spell being like, oh, I thought you could use it to, like, give yourself, like, claws or, like, do the I give
can.
myself guilt.
I can.
But I didn't realize one was I just changed my appearance.
Yes.
And I was like, that is very
Very
powerful.
handy.
And yeah, it meant you could get away with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
That was
Oh,
very
and
good.
it's still working, so I may use it next time.
You've not taken any damage yet, have you?
No.
No.
And I don't think it.
You don't think it's concentration?
It's not concentration.
Oh my
It just
gosh.
lasts for an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no, it is concentration.
Okay, well, when you
Never
take
mind.
damage, we'll
Ignore me.
adjust
I
that.
haven't. Because yeah, I'm thinking I'll get some claws and try and rip up those carpets and get you out.
That's not a bad idea. But
Maybe
we'll...
we can see what, yeah.
I can't wait for next session where you guys are mid-carpet smothering.
I
Yeah.
have a costume also as and a disguise kit. Does that mean like a performance costume or a second different kind of disguise kit?
I would assume disguise kit, depending on your character and what you
I have
think it would
both.
be.
Like on my item list, it says I have a disguise kit and a costume.
Oh, then a costume would be for a performance.
Okay, never mind.
Not me thinking that you said you had a costume for next session and you're coming as a carpet.
That's
That
what
blew my mind.
I initially...
also do
It's
have
funny.
that.
I
That's
thought
what
you were
I
going to
thought as
come
well.
with a carpet around you
Yeah.
and being like, I'm in character.
I have multiple carpets. I can pull that off.
Well, I mean, we're going to
mother
find
will
out
not
if you
be
can pull off
happy.
the carpet next session. We're gonna end on that terrible joke.
Yes.
Good job, everyone. We'll see you next time. I'm so excited. So much chaos. Yay! Split the party. Try and take the thing and escape.
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
But until then,
If
You
I
might.
die, none of you will know.
Oh, that's really sad.
yeah. If Kai dies in a forest and no one's around to hear it,
See you next
does
time.
she make a sound?
Bye-bye.
See you next time, everybody. Bye.